is going on in here? Wait. Is my mic working? Yes, it is. What?
I'm Garrett Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
Good morning to you, too.
I'm Garrett Vicarian,
3 a.m.
and
Oh my
this
goodness.
is now
It's
my
3 a.m.
favorite spot
What is
on
happening
the
right
Citadel.
now? Oh, it's September. Do you remember? I'll scroll up to the top. Hi, Chain. Hi, Gato Pace. Hi, Mechanic.
I'm Garrett Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
Am I blurry? Am I blurring? That's just what I look like.
I'm Garrett
Moving very
Vicarian,
fast.
and this is now my favorite spot
I
on the
struggle.
Citadel.
Thank you, Murphy, and Valorant, and Duer, and Project Ghostlight. That what? Wow, I didn't know Valorant was cool like that. Thank you guys so much. Hi. Wow. We've got Twitch and YouTube up today. I feel like YouTube's like, what are you even talking about? Monday. I love Mondays. I feel like I gotta turn up my mic a little bit. Is that true? What I'm seeing here? My camera made me, what's the word? Update a bunch of stuff before I got on? Gotcha. Okay, that's what I was seeing. How about... We don't really care about the chill beats to be chill too. Yeah, let's fix it. I wonder, every time I mess around with the settings on this, on my microphone, I say save settings to hardware and then it doesn't save it, which is crazy and feels personal. But that should be better. Hi. Hey, you guys excited for the Critical Role new campaign? It's so soon. Does the mic have a battery? No. It's just plugged in. Hi. Hell yeah, we did it. Together, we can do anything. Your roles are critical enough. I don't know about that. This level 5 hype trans requires a specific tool. This whistle makes me think of Red Dead Redemption and us playing that game together and how great that was. What a time. What a time. My parents stopped by my house for 2.5 days, drive around the country for their anniversary. Oh, that's a cool anniversary thing to do. Aww. That's really sweet. I'm glad you got good family time. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Feels like a lifetime ago. You guys, look, I got at a jewelry making supply store. Look at this chain. Doesn't this look very, like, Giger industrial? Yeah, that one. Hi, Mikey. How you doing, Woody girl? I feel like I can move this. Everything's all cattywampus today. Looks like a conduit. Power conduit from the future. It could be. Hi, Zyle. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to move this so I can look at both chats at the same time. Because I contain multitudes. There. Beautiful. We did it. We fixed the sound. We're here. You didn't hear that? Why did I hear that? And you didn't hear that? Definitely looks like chords. Yeah. I'm really excited. I feel like there could be... I'm going to mess around with this and see how it behaves. But I could see, like, wouldn't the collar of this be cool? Like, all hanging down. Yeah, I'm in the YouTubes, too. In the YouTubes, too. Yeah, I've had a bunch of people reach out and be like, hey, I'm glad that you're co-streaming it onto YouTube because I don't, like, they're like, I like being able to catch your, like, I can't always catch your streams, but I can go watch on YouTube. Because the VODs here, they disappear eventually. Yeah, isn't that neat? I thought so. Yeah, like industrial chords. You're working on something, Shane? Yeah, what are y'all hobbying on? We got stuff. Thank you, George. Yeah, that reel that I posted this morning, as I was posting it, Instagram was like, hey, just so you know, this is over 3 minutes, so we're not going to recommend it to new audiences. Yeah, Mikey. I'm like, that seems foolish to me. Yeah, let's have a stretch. Thank you, George. Yeah. I'm like, well, I guess I have to consider that into the future. I'm like, I'm long-winded. I have a lot of stuff to say about games. Damn, Mikey. Three and a half Shattered Point models to paint by Thursday night. Oh, you can do it. Get a Zenithal sort of dry brush on there. Take out your contrast paints. You're golden. You worked all weekend? Well, hopefully you get hobby time this week. I wanted to show you before we got into games. I got a new, or into hobby, and I got a new game sent to me from the folks at Good Luck Press. I want to look at this. I'm excited. Yeah, it's hard. I just have so many things that I want to say about games. Yeah, I want to rant. Hi, Clorp. Right? Yeah, I'm like, listen, don't make it so I can do a video longer than 3 minutes if you're gonna punish me for it. Been doing hot girl hangouts. I have been doing a bunch of those. That's true. I have been doing a bunch of those. It's not enough, Woody. You got a haircut. You look like a normie now. Do you feel lighter? Yeah, that'd be cool. I would like that option. Yeah, that'd be interesting if you could have like a little avatar next to your name on Twitch chat. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Just do like 3-minute videos about individual games. Get into your pile of opportunity tonight. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. See, Underneath is a solo cave exploration and mapping game of the unexpected things you encounter underground. Guys ever see the movie The Descent? Map, journal, and roll dice to build out a winding cave system while dealing with all the dangers and perils subterranean caverns have to offer. Build a cave system, unearth its unknown pockets, and map your discoveries. Underneath is a game of what we encounter when we venture alone in the dark. Couldn't be me, but in a game I can. Cavernous chambers, strange creatures, bugs, and the remains of lost civilizations are all lying dormant under your feet, just waiting to be found. What's waiting underneath for you? Hopefully something cool. Perhaps oddity, this one? The Descent is genuinely a scary movie to me. That's right, Sibfast. I'm here, I'm here. And there's a bonus stream this week. We're gonna play the new Silent Hill. This is cool. Yeah, if you guys can see that video, I'm playing a game every week. Is what it's gonna end up being. Because I'm gonna play 50 games between now and my next birthday. Hell yeah. 1 out of 10 spookiest? It's not very spooky. Yeah, I still haven't seen that either yet, George. Hi, Spovid. Hey, also, oh wait, okay, I'm getting distracted. One thing at a time. We're talking about this game. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna be playing any TTRPGs amongst that list? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm playing a Daggerheart charity one-shot in December. We haven't picked like an actual date yet. They're polling all the people involved. Hi, Vader. In the darkest recesses of the earth, strange things lurk and lie. Only through exploring will we ever learn what dwells underneath. Underneath is a solo cave exploration and mapping game of the unexpected things you encounter underground. Oh, okay, this is what it says on the back of that. Blah, blah, blah. Underneath is a game of what we encounter when we venture alone in the dark. Cavernous chambers, strange creatures, bugs, and the remains of lost civilizations are all lying dormant under your feet, just waiting to be found. We can do this. We can speak today. I didn't get enough sleep. And underneath, you'll discover, explore, and map cave chambers. Fill an excursion journal of everything you encounter. Oh, you know what that makes me think of? You know what that makes me think of? This is very cool. This is like, you can just read it as a book, or you can use it as like a thing that people find in a TTRPG. But it's just like really cool. Expedition logs. Oop, I'm bumping stuff. Neat. Carpe David. Thank you so much for the follow. Now, David is the news goblin. An external. Hi, Fonty. Neat, neat, neat. Neat, neat, neat. Yeah, I think it's cool. Overcome obstacles and confront unexpected cave dwellers. It's the descent. You'll have a selection of cavers to choose from, each with their own specialty and skills that impact how they navigate through the caves. Once you pick a caver, you'll be ready to spelunk, such a good word, into the depths of an undiscovered cave system. Build out the map, encounter strange formations and inhabitants, and try to survive your excursion. I will not. You guys, thank you for kicking off a Monday hype train. That was wild to come into. A cozy cave spelunk? I don't think so. You guys, the music that's happening right now is from that game Spirit Lo-Fi, where it's like a Pomodoro game where you like set timers and like you get points for doing activities. I forgot about it, which is kind of ironic because it's a game that's like, this should help you with productivity and ADHD, and I forgot to use it. But it is going right now, and that's where the generic lo-fi music comes from. Good evening, Solvent. Heck yeah, famine. Heck yeah. Underneath is a quilted tapestry of the experiences of caves. Caves vary based on regions, sediment deposits, and groundwater. You aren't going to find all the features in every type of cave, but you might find a few. While underneath loves to draw from the realism of natural world, is also a game played for fun, so all the weird stuff is going to be in here. I like that you have to note that, because you know there's going to be one person who's like, this is a fucking cave made out of this material, this thing would never be in it, and you're like, it's okay. You're going to be okay. Great idea for a game where as a supplement book to give to players, and it's a book about the roleplay exactly, and the player reading the book is the last page. What? Have I ever been into a cave? Yes. Not like this. You cannot catch me in a cave like this. You can catch me because I'm too fast. No, I just wouldn't go into one, actually. It's for 1+ players, takes 2 to 3 hours to play. While built for solo play, there is a multiplayer option to open the cave excursions to groups. You want an open table to play on, a sturdy place to draw, your trusty headlamp, and some protein bars for your journey. That's cute as shit. That's cute. Hi, Papas. Hi, Papa Nurgle. Did I eat the cave? Yes. Yes. Night, there's soon to be a major motion picture. There's some stuff going on with Night Thirst right now. I'm excited to talk about it once I can talk about it. And I do have an idea. I know exactly how a Night Thirst movie would go, actually. This is cool. I like playing games sometimes about things I'm very, like, crawl obstacles. Like, I like the idea of playing games about stuff that I'm scared of. Because the idea of if someone was like, you have to go in this cave, I'd be like, I really don't want to. Yeah, no. I glitched. What are you guys excited about this week? I am excited. I have a cool work meeting today and Thursday. Both very different meetings that I'm excited about. And I'm going to a show. More like a lecture. A speech. I don't know how to describe it on this weekend. I'm excited to tell you about that. And then dying. I don't want to die. Are you thinking of The Descent? Oh, hell yeah, Papas. We love working from home. Ted the Caver? Ooh, an old creepypasta where a guy talks about weird caves he found. Is it an artist talk? Kind of. Wait, Night Thirst movie have a Twilight cameo? I mean, if by Twilight cameo you mean Robert Pattinson in the movie, that'd be cool. Oh my god, a helpful mnemonic for distinguishing between stalactites and stalagmites is tits and minge. If you're thinking about tits and minge, you'll always know what's up and what's down. My eyes just happened to land on that. Wow, I'll never forget which one's which now. Stalagmites, stalactites, up and down. Oh my god, wow. That's crazy. That's why I've never heard that. Have you ever heard that? That's awesome mechanic. Archie would love a cat sibling, but I don't know if the cat would like it. Yeah. That's wild. I've never heard that. The mites go up when the tights go down. What? Why is there so many crazy things about stalactites and stalagmites? Stalactites hold tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites might grow up. See, that's a much more family-friendly mnemonic device. But this is a game for grown-ups. Oh, scanning the cave walls, you notice a cluster of small holes. They're no larger than the tip of a pinky and are perfectly circular. They do not seem to be caused by water flow. The further you follow them into the cave, the larger they get before they open into another passage into a chamber. Strange. Stalactites, C, ceiling. Stalagmites, G, ground. I never knew any of these. I'm sure there's a situation where you have to know which is which. Perhaps trivia. This is cool. Discover, like, you can discover translucent beetles, shimmery slime, glowing worms. These are some of my favorite things. A bulbous fungal growth? You guys, I have to tell you, I don't know why this just made me think of it. There's a moment in my improv class, my last class, we were focusing on physicality, like not saying anything but doing things. And so we were up in half the class at a time, and the instructor was like, all right, you're at the beach. Just do something physical that shows me what you're doing at the beach. Paint a picture for everyone sitting down. And I started building a sandcastle, and then a bunch of people next to me started building sandcastles. So I was like, oh, there's too many of us building sandcastles. So I decided to stand up and just mime kicking over their sandcastles, and everyone was like, I started miming throwing sand at me. And I was like, it was really silly. We were all laughing. It was a good time. I love to laugh. Yeah, I was being witty kaiju. Yeah, George, it's so much fun. I think everyone that does like role-playing games and does tabletop stuff should do an improv class, but I also just think everyone should do an improv class, because you're truly just walking into a group of people and being like, I don't know you and you don't know me, but we're just gonna trust each other that we're not gonna let each other fall. You know what I mean? It's so fun. It's so fun. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely steadfast. Yeah, I thought that I would need to know stalactites versus stalagmites. I thought I would need... I also... Have we talked about this before? Did you guys think Komodo dragons were going to be a problem? I don't know why, but I remember seeing something about Komodo dragons as a kid, and I was like, that is really bad. Did we get a shout out for Project Ghostlight? Aurora's Cove. Shroomin. Looking at the mushrooms, you can tell that these are edible. Whether or not they have psychedelic effects is another matter. Ayy. I feel like Puppas is like a skill that you just like, you hone. Yeah, Ben, I feel like you'd have so much fun. Yeah, what are Komodo dragons up to? Bermuda Triangle, absolutely. Well, I mean, I grew up in New England, and I was like, I'm afraid of Komodo dragons. Quicksand, Komodo dragons. The manor? Oh my god, you can end up in a manor? In a library? Okay, there's some crazy shit going on in these caves. This is cool. I really kind of want to play this with a headlamp on. This would be a good stream game. One of these days we should, we'll cave explore when I am ready. When I'm not skewed. Starting to sound like Lethal Company. Oh, yeah! Oh my god, I forgot about that in Lethal Company. Komodo dragons are afraid of Witty. They fucking better be. Yeah. I like those big puffball mushrooms. Yeah, it's just... I just have a headlamp on. You guys can't see anything. You're just like... Okay. Oh man, you know what's really cool? I just turned in... I was asked to be a contributing author... like a roundup, this supplement for the game Liminal. Speaking of Lethal Company and liminal spaces... backrooms-esque type things. I got to write 3 different rooms for people to find themselves in this game. How cool is that? I wrote that. I freaking wrote that. And it feels good to have it done because I'm just like, I was approached by multiple people all at the same time to write things, and I was like, this is really cool, and it's been interesting spending my days writing, but I'm also like, having something ticked off my to-do list, I'm like, that's a good feeling. Good feeling. What about edible Komodo dragons? Are they edible? I don't think so. They are poisonous. That's right, Fonty. Yeah, isn't that neat? I feel very flattered that people trust me with their work. Like that's you know, they're writing a book. I could screw it all up. You don't know. Yeah. Oh man, I got to be an extra in my friend's movie since the last time I saw you guys. Time is crazy. Thank you, Ben. Yeah. Yeah, stat blocks are not my favorite things to write. I like world building and lore and adventures. Time is the weirdest soup. Look. The teeth are all covered up right now. We're gonna do some dry brushing on this. My tooth clown. Ruby! Gelatinous Rube. To this day, one of the best usernames on this goddamn platforms. Alright, I think I'm gonna dry brush it this skeleton bone. Look. See this? See how my brain is so good? Look, this is skeleton bone. Of course that's a great picture. Like, that's a great thing for teeth. I grabbed it not even reading skeleton bone. Wow. Skeleton scone. Yeah. Perhaps I did. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dry brush with this, I was going between... I think I'm going to dry brush with Ruddy Umber, and then... No, I'm going to do Tiger's Eye Skin, go over it with Ruddy Umber, and see what we're working with. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Shake your ass. Show me what you're working with. You know what I'm not working with? My dry brush, which, oh, I put it over here. Silly me. Scrumptious. Scrum. One of my favorite D&D characters that my brother ever played was this little artificer named Scrump. Scrump was so good. I love that guy. Do you guys want a dry brush? I think we should. I also primed up. I went to Tyler's Billion Dollar Clown Farm, Tyler, and I primed up this guy. I based and primed this dude. Scrump is a good name for a dog. That's true. I don't know Jacques Cousteau. But yeah, I think this looks really good. This is like a pure example of something coming together after it's been primed. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing, Twitch? Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought it was on my end. Clan. Oh, what was that hype emote? Just a little cat. So yeah, I'm happy with how that turned out. That's cool. That's for a little project. And then also Zambi sent me a bunch of nice cool things for my freaking birthday, including, look at this hair comb. Isn't that fun? I'm excited to paint that. Scrump is about stealing rotten apples. What does that mean? Yeah, that was a nice present from Zamalams. And she sent me a bunch of bits and stuff too. Are those over here? Or did I put them? Where did I put those? I also... I'll show you guys a thing for a thing. Nothing good can come of that. Whoa. Yeah, you should be concerned about this. Scrumping is a British slang for stealing apples. A scrumpy apple is a rotten apple. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a kick bash for sure. Nothing good's happening here. Mecha Gabzilla. That's a great name. Hi. Hi, Gab. Scrumpin'. Scrumpy, scrump. You're a little scrump. Scrumpy cider. Hi, Gabzilla. Anti-scrumping? Listen, I think that if you walk by a fruit tree, if you can reach it, I think you should be able to have it. Scrumpy Jack is a brand of alcoholic cider. It's also a great name. How's it going, Gabs? Oh, no way, Fonty. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Multi-stream, let's go. Hello, Goblin. Whoa. Y'all know about Hive Scum Podcast? Scrum. We're learning words today. I wonder if what I want to do... I wonder if it'd be too red. To do Blood Angels red over this and then build up from there. Go over it. I think I might do that. Skive Hum Sod Bass. Yeah, it might be too red. Maybe we want to mix it in with some brown. And then we'll dry brush. We'll set that as like the contrast. Start with contrast paint and then dry brush over it. I think that's the move. We're experimenting. We're just having fun. We're just having a good time. We're just having a good time. Are you worried about it? I'm not worried about it. Not even a little bit worried about it. Oh, nice. Honestly, I feel like dry brushing is one of those, if there's like 3 things I think people should learn, I would say that that would be one of them. Channeling Paul Rudd. Oh, when he's like, who'd have thunk? Witty, are you familiar with YouTuber Miscast's other channel where he's doing a permadeath video series? No. That sounds crazy. Who is Miscast? No worries. Too bored. Whoa, I've actually never used an Artist Opus brush. Are they worth the price ticket? Trent, never heard of the guy. Trent. Almost 24 hours. Oh, is today the day? Oh no, this is Hunky Chunky. Well, that solves that. This shit's toast. We gotta get some different red. I was a teenage werewolf, but I'm alright now! That's crazy. Whoa, today might be the day. Today is gonna be the day that by now you should have somehow something. Oh, that's a good call. Permadeath mini on the day that channel goes poof. Chew on the paint for a bit. No Oasis, please. You're just gonna make me want to do it. That is a good birthday present to yourself. Yeah, it's been a really cool series, hasn't it? I can't believe, actually I can believe. It's freaking nasty. Some thinner and put the jar in a sonic cleaner for an hour or so. Oh, I don't have a sonic cleaner. Yeah, someone chunked and hunked my red, which hurt my feelings. Have you guys ever been to the Cast in New York City? That's where this shirt is from. Guarantee you, if you ever go in there, whoever's working behind the counter, cool haircut. Yeah, this is my teeth tiara. Oh, Gage, do you want to see something else? I'll show you. I said, mate, that song is stuck in my fucking head. No. I've only seen The American Descent. It came with so many heads and hands, and I really thought I was just getting a body. I got so many bodies. There's more in there. Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. I'm so excited. Am I allowed to have this? No. The sound waves. If it's going by sound waves, the snakes facing each other. Oh, okay, reminding you of Thulsa Doom's. I almost just said a different word by accident. Oh my god. Thulsa Doom's Cult. When I did a metal smithing, like, jewelry making, like, workshop intensive. And isn't that cool, Protean? Horses are measured, yeah. That's true. And I made this, like, pendant type thing, learning, like, cutting metal and soldering and stuff of, like, that symbol. Honestly, I wish I still had it. Really cool. I gifted it to someone, and that was a mistake. I should have kept it. It's so cool. Wait, some Berserker Bloodshade? We can mix this in. Alright, right now I'm just mixing up some... We need more skeleton burn. Thulsa Doom's Cunt is my new band. I mean, honestly, if I saw that on a lineup, if I saw that on a flyer or a roster, I'd be like, that's pretty good. What am I doing with those Horse and Friends models? Well, I played that cheeky little game called Horse Girl, and it's really fucked up. And I got thinking while I was playing it, I was like, wow, I really want to sculpt something about this. My first show went where? It's right now. You're my audience. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. Welcome in, Cook. Get comfy. We hobbying. We Monday chill hobbying. It's my favorite way to start the week off. What color are gums? Well, we're gonna end up making these pretty nasty. This is not as contrasty as I wanted it to be. But you can be your theremin player. I mean, I'm looking at my theremin over there. I gotta calibrate her. Doom metal with the theremin. Yeah, it's definitely a cultural thing. Here in America, if you say that, it's fighting words. Yeah, we'll just go like this. We'll just... Oh, what kind of diorama are you doing? I'm excited that for the diorama that I'm doing for Rusted Demon. I would like my goal. I've never cared about winning an award before, but if I get a little commended entry, if I get a little medallion under the Dice Fest, I'm gonna be really excited. Theramax. I'm gonna be really excited. I'd honestly probably cry. But yeah, I'm gonna really try. Under the Dice Fest where you have to defend a title. Yeah, I gotta play some more Flames of Ryan. I was telling someone about that game the other day, and they were like, "Oh, I heard about that game." Like they were talking about mech games. And I was like, you know what you should be doing? Listen, I will look for any opportunity to plug things that my friends are doing. Not in a way that's, like, disingenuine or... You know what I mean? But if, like, something comes up and it's an opportunity for someone that I know, I'm like, whoa, wait, this is what you gotta be doing. This is what you gotta be doing. Like, literally, someone was like, I wanted to play Battletech, but that game is, like, too stressful for me. And I said, listen. Listen, baby. Can I call you baby? I know what you must do. Do I want leaked information about Under the Dice 2026? 90% I already told you, but this is an excuse for Ben to hear, too. Lay it on us. You're getting an exclusive. Don't worry. This is a very private environment to say something. This looks so crazy with the putty covering the teeth. Battletech is a classic, but it's too crunchy for me. Maybe I'm dumb. Like, I can do it. But it's not the way that my brain works. Smooth 28. I've never played StarCraft. Take it back. Yeah, it's blocking the spray. I don't want to deal with it. No, I like that. It's the sequel. Yeah, and sometimes there's a certain amount of crunch I like, but sometimes I just am in a too smooth brain of a headspace. I do like coloring in dots. Hey, Juice! This is my favorite part of Monday. This is my favorite way to start the week. Makes me so happy. You like crunch? Ain't nothing wrong with some crunch. I gotta be in the headspace for crunch. Sometimes I'm like, girl, that ain't it right now. Juicy. Smooth 28 is you play pickup artist. Try to be the one who gets slapped the hardest from your bad pickup line. Oh my god. 3 days away from it being exactly 1 year ago now. Wow. Time. Oh my god. That's crazy. We're going fast and loose, baby. I wish I had a bigger paintbrush. But I don't, and that's fine. Smooth 28, a competitive waxing competition. The witty crunch scale. From now. Okay. I was like, wait. I was confused. In 1 year. In 1 year. Oh, yeah, because it's going to be in October. That's great, though. I miss everybody, but that does give me a year to make my art for it. My art. Time casts a spell on you that you won't forgive me. You think D&D's too crunchy? I mean, it really depends on who you're playing with. Some people are like, what if we only do combat all the time? And you're like, no. But then other times, like, I remember my D&D group with my brother, there's a period where I was like, when's the last time we had combat? And we were all like, because we were out there doing detective shit. We were like, when is the last time we had actual combat? Yeah, crunch is relative too. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta get my ass down to the studio. It's not down anymore. Over to the studio. Hello, Brad. Yeah. My plan is to come see you guys in November. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, sorry. I wasn't invited. I have a pending lawsuit not allowing me to go to Hivescum HQ. A game of D&D without Dungeons or Dragons. You're just playing and. Hello, Molly. Rune Quest. That's a throwback. That's a throwback. Take me back to Gaia Online. When I had clout in Gaia Online. Also, if you like D&D, it's fine. I mean, D&D, I think, because it's so... Man, everything is, like, there's, like, some games that have, like, a straightforward way of playing it that you can kind of know what you're getting into. But D&D, there's so many variables. Like, playing D&D with the wrong people is fucking miserable. I remember playing with someone once who's, like, simultaneously, like, a rules lawyer, but also just was like, I am actually going to decide what the rules are for me. And it's going to be in a way where, like, it was almost like he didn't want any sort of conflict. And I'm like, is it fun to just win everything? For everything to be, like, so OP all the time? I'm like, what? Oh, Molly, I was saying earlier, I'm doing a charity Daggerheart one-shot for Doctors Without Borders in December. I'm really excited about it. Not Guy Online. Oh, yeah, Guy Online. Yeah, when I have the actual date, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'm excited about it. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Trying to show someone D&D and they didn't want to play and humoring you. Oh. I'd rather not play at all. Zero Crunch D&D, max RPG fun. Yeah, that's how I typically go. Do you think animals have tooth fairy? That's a good question. I remember when Archie was losing his puppy teeth, and it really actively disgusted me to see, like, loose teeth in his mouth. I was like, bleh, bleh. So I moved and got new friends. I was just telling someone last night that I really keep having these moments. I've got such a lovely, supportive friend group out here. And it just feels so comfy and natural. And I'm like, wow. I really admire and adore all these people. It's so nice. Feels good. I do miss my friends on the East Coast. But I feel like all the time more and more I'm just more like, yeah, I should be here. This is good. I'm supposed to be here. Oh my gosh, I have Mothership and I want to run a one-shot of it to, like, practice GMing. Oh, you're up in her DMs? I am her DM. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I have all these Mothership. I have all these Mothership supplements, and I'm like, let's go. Yeah, I honestly, so games, thank you for saying that and encouraging me. Like, reading through Mothership, I was like, oh, this game is clearly made by someone who has had bad GM experiences. Like, has had someone running a game for them that you're like, man, this could be way fucking cooler. 20? Yeah, Fonty, that's rough. Party pooper is a crazy phrase. I'll just say it. I think we just take for granted. We don't really consider. So I think I'm going to do a Berserker Bloodshade with a little bit of Skeleton Horde mixed into it over this. And then we'll dry brush. We're just goofing around. We're just having a silly little time. You know? Me, Steadfast. Yeah. Yeah, Freely game seems like there's a lot going on. I know, that's hard. People that don't have good vibes and you're just like, listen, you're getting in your own way. People getting in their own way is really, that's a difficult one for me. That's a difficult one for me in, like, life in general. Where I'm like, when people are getting in their own way, I want to just be able to take their brain out of their head and kill them. No, just kidding. Take their brain out of their head and be like, hey, listen, I'm going to put my brain in your head for a second, and you're going to, like, see yourself, and you're going to, like, view yourself how I view you. You're going to see this from my perspective for a second. You're going to see this outside take, and then you're going to go, oh. Baldur's Gate 3 intro vibes. I'm gonna mind flay you. I'm gonna put a parasite behind your goddamn eyeball, and it will help you. Because I love you. Because I love you, I'm putting a parasite behind your eyeball. Stop being your own worst enemy. Oils are really fun. I got a little lesson in oils and at Hivescum HQ. And let me tell you what. Very fun. Alright, so I think this is pretty good start, and then we will layer our contrast paints over this, so we have this kind of like depth underneath it, and then it's making sense in my head. Oils for metals, yeah, oils for metals really nice. This is good, okay? This is good. Hivescum, I have a lot of like nerd shirts. I like buying my friends merch. But really, out of all of them, Hivescum, that t-shirt gets the most questions from people. It's so weird. The worst part of using oils is drying time. Yeah, not licking your brush. Hi, Lesh. You can't lick your brush. You're doing oils. I remember Phil learning how to use oils. And I just heard him go, ugh! And I was like, don't lick your brush! Powdered gold to add to oils? Oh. Don't consume oil paint. Putting actual gold in your minis? Dang. It's a bit rich for my blood. No, I think that's cool. So I only paint with olive oil. Do you guys remember when Starbucks randomly was like, hey, we made coffee with olive oil in it? I remember reading that and being like, that can't be good. George. You've never licked your brush? That's good. That's good. I do it sometimes. Now that I have said that, I'm probably going to, because now it's in my head. But yeah, I remember reading about that, and then when they took it away, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Starbucks. Yeah, they went to Starbucks. They went to Starbucks and they said, hey, we have too much olive oil. You must put it in here. In your Starbucks. I think it was, yeah, the butter and the coffee thing. Anthony, yeah, I think that's just some baby behavior. I think they should have just kept it the same for both. TBH. Have I ever used a maca pot? No, what's a maca pot? What's the matter, baby? Check it out. It's a matter, baby. No, I've heard of it, but I've never had it strong fit. You know, it'd be cool. A GM's first adventure intro game with training wheel styles adventures written out for them to follow as they need. If only there's some buff, talented game designer who could make such a thing. A game specifically saying, you know what? Titling something saying, hey, you're going to learn how to GM a game. That's kind of fun. Another was a man. How are you? Hi, Simon. I'll have to look into it, George. That's true. That's true. Alright, we're gonna let that dry for a second. Put a pat of unsalted butter into your coffee. Is that good? I'm an iced latte gal, typically, though. So, I don't know. Hair on it. Your wife takes salt in her coffee? That's true. Butter is just cream. Dry so fast. A whole cannoli in your coffee? Seems like a waste of a cannoli. Grease. Oh, no. Yeah. People have a spoonful of olive oil. So he mixed it together and was like, this is good. He's the only one who thought that was good. I remember my friend and I, we were like, let's try it. So he and I went through the we went through the Starbucks drive-thru, got the olive oil coffee, and I remember just like us both just going like at the same time we just like sat there considering it, and then we both went, no, I'm good. All set on that, actually. Yeah, I will try anything twice, but that just seems a bit like taking a shot of salad dressing. Wait. That's gnarly. Alright, a little more red in here. Time casts a spell on you. I just keep getting songs stuck in my head today. Cut that out, brain. Alright. Can't go wrong with the Mac. What are Stevie and Lindsay doing together? There was a while where there were just like billboards of them being like, hey, look, we follow each other on Instagram again. What are we doing? And I'm like, situationship final boss, get out of here. Get out of here. Hi, Durzin. What's going on? This is gonna look grody, okay? I hope that's okay with you. Is that allowed? Would you be so kind? Situationship final boss. I'd hate to be either of their spouses. Truly. Truly. There's what's going on. Yeah, Blackside Studios they've got some mech stuff happening. Looking grody. Thank you. That's absolutely what I'm going for. Grody. It's funny too because I haven't told you guys, I actually have like I like playing dress up in general, so there's going to be like other costumes I'm going to wear, like in some cosplays I'm going to do in October. By far this is the nastiest one. Like one of the costumes I have planned is like a kind of a pun and really silly and stupid and cute, and then I have this. I'm like, listen, I contain multitudes. Okay. Yeah, nitro coffee, olive oil coffee. Just make coffee. Is my favorite movie Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? Yeah, of course it is. Duh. Don't get me started on Star Wars? You want to hear it? Don't get me started on Star Wars? You know what? I'll tell you. Don't get me started on in Star Wars when they had to do this gladiator freaking alien monster pit. And I was obsessed with that as a kid because I loved monsters, go figure, and I loved aliens and I loved creatures, and I was like, these are so freaking cool. And then I was gifted this book that was basically like, what if aliens were real? And it was like a nature book, but it was taking it very seriously scientifically about what different kinds of aliens could look like. Now this is pod racing. It was a really cool book, and if anyone knows what I'm talking about and can tell me the name of it, I would love to get my hand on it again. Also, Natalie Portman's costume in that scene, incredibly important, groundbreaking, monumental, means the world to me. You the same book? Oh my god. we need to figure out what this book was. Barlow's Guide to Extraterrestrials. Is that what it is? Here, I'm gonna look that up in a second. Yeah, it's a really, really cool book. The art is awesome. No wonder I like kitbashing stuff. There's so many little things that I look back on and I'm like, oh. Oh.
I'm Gareth Vicarian, and this is now my favorite.
Ahoy,
spot on the
Captain!
Citadel.
Whoa. Thank you. Hi.
Gareth Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
What is happening? Wait, is that the book? Okay, I gotta look this up. Your dad printed that book? Will someone post a link to it? Your dad is Barlow? That's right, Clorb. Thank you so much. It's September still. I forgot about that. I think they're fun, juicy. Wait, did Molly just call that? These look gross. These look gross. It's gonna look grosser, gross the most when I take off all these yucky stuff and you see the teeth underneath. Waiting for Domtober. Wait, this is not the book I'm thinking of, but I want this book. Oh my god, how much is this book? Ugh! Okay, never mind. That's really... Oh, wait. There's... Heart... Wait. Oh, wait, you can... That's... Oh, I see. You can get it cheap. You can get it for like 20 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna buy that. Zine Pin. Thank you. Yeah, my next step, musical improv. Just kidding. There are lots of musical improv shows. I find that so incredibly impressive. That blows my wig back. Hi, Drix. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be really cool. I have like an idea about this project that I kind of want to tell you guys, but I don't know if you just want to be surprised. But I'm actually gonna take all my teeth out. No, that's not the surprise. That's really cool. Yeah, it looks like that Wayne Barlow book you can get a used good copy for 18 bucks, which is amazing. Because at first, the first thing that came up was $115, and I was like, yabba dabba dabba dabba. Am I gonna turn my head into a gun that shoots teeth? That'd be cool. That would be cool. We need to get into the crevasses, but we're probably going to have some more crevasse work to do when we remove our putty. Sometimes you must remove the putty. An odd body mod, moving teeth. That's got to be a thing that people do. And then you're like... Meh, 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 meh. Captain, thank you for those gift subs. What the heck? Had to Google how many teeth we got. I don't know how many teeth you have. I have 51. I hate when my crevasse gets clogged with old putty. You dirty dog. You dirty rat. You killed my brother. Welcome to Overtired Witty. Yeah, that's wild, Fonty. How many teeth do I have? Oh, total not in my own head? Oh, man. That's a big question. Because this isn't even all my teeth. Right here. I actually don't know. I have a lot of teeth. Hi, Eric. Front grill looks a bit like the bottom row. Let me see your grill. Yeah, your grill. Yeah, your grill. Well, I think this just looks something special. don't you? I just love sitting down in my pajamas and making art with my friends. I feel truly blessed. That reminds me, I saw this like this visual novel queer cowboy mystery game. I know, hell of a sentence. And I saw that they're taking like voice acting submissions, and one is for I'm not gonna audition for a main role. But I did see one that like literally I was like looking at a line read for just like an upset widow, and I was like, an upset southern widow. I was like looking at the lines, I was like, that looks kind of fun. I might record a little demo of that today. Thank you, Van. Extraterrestrials, a field guide for Earthlings. Is that what it is? I think it might have been like an eyewitness or like a something like that. Like, let me see. Is this the book? Oh my god, this is the book, Ben! Oh, this is the book! Bye, games! Everyone say bye, games. Oh my god. Just the sense memory that's coming back to me just looking at the cover of that book. Extraterrestrials, a Field Guide for Earthlings by Terrence Dickinson and Adolf Schaller. Oh my fucking god. I will be buying this. It's $14. I'm not buying the $73 version of it. Yay, I'm buying this book. Oh my god, do you guys want to look at it on stream? 1994 publication. Us older folks had Barlow's. Well, now I want to look at both. Wow, I'm so excited. Yeah, we have to look through that book on stream. I also unpacked when I was doing the last of like the shelf stuff. I have a I Spy, but it's Pokemon book that was a birthday gift a couple years ago. That was something that I like really loved as a kid. And my friend found the book for me. So maybe we should just have like a nostalgic, let's look at picture books from Woody's childhood. That's the most indulgent stream ever. Brain transfer. Yeah, I just got that book. Thank you, Ben. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. 1994, a good year. I'm a fan of that year. Alright, we're gonna let this dry. Xander was at the filming? You mean Whitney's movie? Yeah, Xander was there. Xander was also an extra in the movie. Yeah, I've met Xander. That film set was very fun. I like being an extra in a movie. It's so low pressure. So low pressure. I am so excited about that book. That seems like the most indulgent stream ever. But I think it would be really fun. That's so cool. I think everyone knows me as Woody. I think. Wingo, wingo, wingo. Palm, do you like my teeth? Juicy, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for starting off our Monday so nice. Starting off our week on such a nice note. Everyone say bye, Juicy. That's cool. Anthony was out of the convention. Yeah, of course. That's my name. That's my name, baby. Don't wear it out. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited for the reveal when we take the putty off. I'm really excited. We'll do some dry brushing after this is dry. And then we'll take the putty off and it's gonna look really good. Prattville Sugar Strew. Wait. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is putty covering up the actual nasty little teeth. This is good. This is looking how I want it to. I'm debating doing the dry brushing or just leaving it as is. Maybe really light dry brushing, and I can always go over it if I don't like how it looks. It's gum. For the gums. I was one of those shark teeth kid that had my teeth wouldn't like fall out and they were growing in, and so there's just like layers of teeth. You think so? Yeah, I feel like it looks kind of flat, especially on camera. Ooh, sponging could be good. Yeah, I'm gonna not. You guys won't see this. I'm looking up reference photos for this, which is gonna be gross. I don't want to look at it. Ah. Okay. Whew, that's a gnarly one. Hate that. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll do some dry brushing. And then, yeah, we'll do some dry brushing, and that will really make, lightening it up and adding some depth with dry brushing will make it stand out more when we really emphasize the baseline of the gum around where the teeth are, like the root actually is inflamed and friggin' yucky, and that will emphasize that more. So, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I want more coffee, but that's definitely not true. 3 shots of espresso is like, this is good. It's Gucci. We don't need more. I haven't gone to a horror convention yet, and I would really like to. There's so many around here. I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll wear this. I'll wear this in my hair. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna friggin' sneeze. Why not 3 more? 3 more what? Teeth? 3 more conventions? Oh, there's a new... Hey guys, so... You know how... I'm so confused. You know how the music that we've been listening to... From Spin. The music that we've been listening to comes from this, like, productivity little game that you, like, leave open and you, like, get points and stuff. I just discovered a new spirit. It's just the little Among Us guy. Can I show this to you? That's... I don't know if it will actually let me. Let's see. I don't want to accidentally switch to the wrong tab and show you guys the teeth reference photo. It's kind of gross. But just believe me. Yeah, it says it's called crewmate. That's wild. I'll have to show you guys this game sometime. That's really funky. That really threw me off. Anyways, looking over and seeing a friggin' Among Us. Espresso fights Depresso. Okay, we can do the thing. Pom, go get some good food. Let's see, how light? Start with some tiger eye skin. We got tiger eye skin and we got ruddy umber. Let me look at these examples that I got going on. Okay. We're gonna go this one. Okay. A lot of times with dry brushing, I have to go brighter than I think in my head I would need to. But we're not going to be super heavy-handed about it. And the thing is too is we don't have to be precious with this because we really easily can darken it back up if we really gotta. Know what I'm saying? Using the Minotaur dry brushes. They were nice enough to send me a bunch. Also really do love makeup brushes for dry brushing. That's a little, you can buy like literally dollar store makeup brushes. Literally. Ah! I thought I got enough off my brush. There we go. For someone so small, you're not delicate. Excuse me. Yeah, make some Space Marines. Can you imagine if your dentist was super specific with descriptions? Like, would you describe the discharge as more of a ruddy umber? Or was it full-on scorpion green? Ugh! That is fucking gnarly. Warhammer nerd doctor would be kind of cool. Scorpion green. Go to the hospital immediately. Do not pass go. Iron Jaw's yellow. Oh, cute. Do I need a knee replacement, Doc? Nah, I'm just gonna kitbash something with these leftover sprues. Boy, vey. This is good. This is good. Yeah, I'm going with Ruddy Umber. I was looking at Tiger's Eye Skin, but I think this is... I think Tiger's Eye Skin is a little bit too close. Just of a match to, like, not really make as much of a difference. Not make the kind of difference that we want to be seeing. Hi, Dark Soldier. How's it going? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Man, thinking about Wendy's just made me want a burger. I'm not a fast food girly, but I could go for a burger. Yeah, this will be good. We'll do one more Berserker Bloodshade over this. We're just layering. But I intentionally, when I was making this, was like, okay, I want to have some depth and some texture just for in sculpting. Just being like, I want some stuff to have line, like, you know, areas to pool into. And it worked. And this looks gross. This looks gross. Okay. Yeah. I gotta watch a spooky movie soon. 'Tis the season. I gotta really get into the spirit. I'm really gonna try to consume a lot of October-y spooky content this year because first LA Halloween, it don't feel like Halloween outside. There's palm trees and pumpkins, side by side. Next thing you know, dogs are gonna be living with cats. Alright, so this part got 2 lights. We're gonna fix that. Werewolf by Night is cool. Oh my gosh, I thought about being Gene Wilder from Young Frankenstein for Halloween. I did think about it. That might be a costume for another year. Oh yeah, lots of stuff happening. Oh, we're the mechanic? I didn't know that. Magical girl night. Yay, Molly has so much fun being a magical girl. Everyone say bye, Molly. Bye, Molly. Good to see ya. Okay. What do you guys think? Hell yeah, Steadfast. Sounds so good. I didn't know that oddity. It's a fun fact. I was telling my friend who is an actress that I was telling her, like, I really want to die in a horror movie. And she was like, dude, you could be doing that fucking in a couple weeks if you just put yourself out there for it. She's like, I have no doubt. She goes, people need people to be in their indie projects, their horror projects. There's a million horror movies, and she's like, and you, like, having, like, tattoos and stuff definitely doesn't preclude you from being in horror movies. So maybe I'm gonna put it out there. I want to get killed in a horror movie. Let's see, what timeline do I want to give myself for that? Give me a year. Give me a year and I'll get murdered in a movie. You might not see it in a movie theater, but it will exist. Right? So many. Does this look like gross teeth? Should I take the putty off? Do we want a putty reveal? Oh yeah, just make it clear, in a movie. Yeah, give me a year. I'm gonna get fucking murdered. In a movie. No! If I get murdered, someone's gonna find that clip and use it in a true crime documentary. Hell yeah, Fonty. In a movie. Oh my god. Alien Romulus sequel, I would do anything. Okay, what do you guys think? Let's take the putty off. I'm gonna grab some tweezies. We'll see if I'll actually need it. I was gonna put on gloves, and then I didn't, because I didn't want to. No, but I would like to hear about it. I'd like to see it. Hang on, I'll be right back. I didn't know. Okay, so yeah, both Fonty and Stead. You little spookies. They're so spooky. Who killed the Milliput Queen? Yeah, hell yeah. Want to see Woody in a cozy movie where Woody is happy? Honestly, I would love to be in a cute little, like, romantic comedy short that has no dialogue. That would be fun to make. Let me look up if the director is straight. What do you mean? I get what you're saying. I am gonna get a clip of this. Ooh. I think I'm gonna... Do we want to stipple a little bit? Or perhaps sponge? I think maybe sponge a little bit. And I should have... Yes, there we go. Hi, Razor. Is it weird for me to feel bad for actors who act out terrible stuff? No. A live video. Hello, SB. Yeah, I'm dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. Yeah, that must be hard. That must be really wild to, like, end your day where it's like, oh, what did I do all day? Oh, I had to do this scene 5 times over where I was just devastated. Am I going to the Silent Hill event in Little Tokyo? I don't know about this. What is this? There's a Silent Hill event in Little Tokyo. Oh, you guys, we're gonna play Silent Hill on stream on Wednesday. I kind of wanted to play it tonight after my meeting, but, like, I'm gonna be so tired. Sponge. I saw Woody kit bashing Santa Claus. That's a good Hallmark movie. Let's see. We need, like... Okay, we need to go a little bit lighter for... I can see, like... Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at gross pictures of mouths for reference, and I'm not going to show it to you because it's not a good time. I'm not enjoying looking at that. I don't like that. It's kind of silly that this is my costume this year because I really don't like teeth and mouth stuff. Anytime someone's like fucking with their mouth in a horror movie, I'm always like, oh, no, don't do it. Mouths and eyes, I'm like, no, please don't do that. Rogue Incursion? Y'all, I'm intrigued that there's a Silent Hill event in Little Tokyo. I went to Little Tokyo for the day with a bunch of gals the day before my birthday, and oh my god, we had so much fun. Hate Korean barbecue. Got blind boxes. It's immersion therapy. Well, I mean, there is something to be said for... Like, I really love the game Dead Space. It's one of my favorite video games of all time. And I think a big reason why I love the game Dead Space is I'm very fucking afraid of space. In this way where I know I'm never going to space. It's a good fear to have because it's not like... If you fear spiders, sorry, you're gonna see spiders. You know, it's inevitable that you'll see them. And that's a bummer. But it's not inevitable that I'll go to space. Probably. That's so cool. Yeah, exactly. The devs of Dead Space were traumatized by looking at reference photos. Like, it's just not... Yucky, 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 yucky. Definitely checking that Silent Hill thing out. Yeah, I want to know what the dealio is. I just said dealio. God, I'm tired. That's bad. You can hate me for that. Feel free to block, report, unfollow, dox, SWAT. Just kidding. It's not funny. Shouldn't say that. All right. Here we go. 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 Unsubscribe. I'm so excited to play Dead Space 2. Before Silent Hill was coming out, that was gonna be my October game. Yeah, don't do that. Makes me sad to see people sad, but I only watch horror. I'm excited that to see horror movies coming out. Oh, fuck me. Right now that that's the only thing that I will say about Sponge is it's like not the most controlled thing. So sometimes you have a little oopsie. But it's easily fixable. We will find you and we will kill you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I feel like we really had a moment. I mean, it's always been a thing in horror movies, but there's so many movies that were about that were just meditations on grief because of course horrific and interesting to explore this. It's a universal sort of experience, all this stuff. But I'm really excited to see like supernatural stuff that's not, I'm excited to see movies, like there's a bunch of horror movies and stuff that have been about other things, which I think is cool. Yeah, I want to play all of them. Oh yeah. Thank you, Fonty. I'm pulling this up so I can watch this. I'm gonna be really scared. I'm gonna scream. Oh my gosh, both of them. Hell yeah, I'm excited to watch these. We should have a Goblin Gang film festival someday. Everybody make a movie. You can literally make it one day on your iPhone. I'll love it. And we'll watch them and we'll clap. We'll clap for each other. Okay, I think this is pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Let's do a freaking best acting in song. Hey. Look at you. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be, oh, it's been on there for a while. We're gonna have to do this with our, oh, that's gross. That's gross. For The Bride. I did see the trailer for The Bride. Oh, that's gnarly. Look at that. Damn. What kind of film? This is like the nastiest little blind box. Look. Oh, it's a tooth. Surprise. Oh, it's gonna be a pain to scrape off of these, but it won't be too bad. Food, drink, and desserts with spooky themes. Doing giveaways. I'm gonna have to look into that. Maybe I will go. That sounds really cool. I can think of some people who might be into that. I wonder if it's while I'm out of town, because I'm gonna be in New York next week. What the fuck? Oh no, you're going to the dentist on Wednesday. I promise it's gonna be really different than what I'm doing right now. Wow, usually this putty is much more forgiving and not on shit the way it is right now. But I did leave it on there for a while. To look like food bits. Ew! Oh, DVD Dave, that's nasty. Okay, yeah, some of that putty's gonna have to stay. That is fucking gross. You want Woody as your dentist? Made a sugar plum fairy mask inspired by the movie Cabin in the Woods. Oh, that rules. Make porcelain clay tooth beads. I want to see. That's cool. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to binge you guys' videos. It's from a decade ago. Time flies when you're sculpting horrors. Wow, that's so gross. Yay! Yucky, yucky, yucky. This is cool. Oh, good call, good call. Yeah, Ben, you're so smart. Yeah, I'll go over. Like, look at that, Ben. Picking up blue tack with blue tack. What would we do without Ben? Ben to the rescue. Smarty Ben. I'm just gonna scrape it off like a freak. Suffer. Yeah, honestly, we would be suffering. Look at these teeth. Nasty teeth. Cry without Ben, because Woody would be covered in super glue and Millie Butt. That's so true. Alpha, hi. What's going on? What's going on? Hi, pets. I did have a good birthday. I had the best birthday. Thank you so much. Can you believe I'm 52 years old? That's so wild. Pets, what are you doing? Wow, this is so much better. I can't believe, because that is a lie. 72, 22. You know what? I am somewhere between 22 and 72. And by that I mean I'm 31 years old. Yeah, that California lifestyle. As long as you wear your sunscreen. I just got a new sunscreen in the mail. For something so necessary, every fucking sunscreen makes my skin break out. Every sunscreen in the world. And I just found one that I literally bought it because all the reviews were people saying, finally, this is not wrecking my skin. And I'm like, okay, amazing. Great. Let's go for it. So, fingers crossed for me, guys. Didn't you just turn 30? Yeah. Yay! Pets, I love that. How did it go? How is D&D? The band's back together. Aw, man. I don't want blue tack underneath my fingernails. Time cast a spell on you. This is much more enjoyable to do now that we have Ben's secret trick, because Ben is smart. Yeah. Some of it's just awkward positioning, though. I can't believe there's a friggin' Among Us in the game. The Spirit Dex thing. That's crazy. Starts with a blood curdling scream. Okay, talking about horror movie and wanting to be in like horror movies, I want to practice a blood curdling scream. Where's a good place to do that? without getting the freaking cops called on me. That my landlord's coming over like, hey girl, oh, in a Catholic church. Oh, good call. Just show up with smoke powder. The park at night. Sound booth. Yeah, that would be ideal. Public restroom? Okay. Oh, I'll just wait for the next time like some dude says something weird to me in public. I'll be like, this is a good time to practice my blood curdling scream. Wildest session of my life. My favorite dwarf got jellified by a great ooze, and the next turn we defeated the boss, the DM randomly rolled up a raised dead scroll as a treasure, so the dwarf got instantly revived. What a wild roll. I love when a random table actually serves narratively like perfect. You're like, that is literally the most perfect thing we could have rolled. I love that. Oh, no worries. Wait! Silent Hill event is until October 16th or 21st. I am gonna be in town. Frick. Yes. No, sometimes it's so perfect. Sometimes it's so perfect, Steadfast. You have to believe in magic. Is this gross to you? You like jazz? Yeah, I'm gonna look into that Silent Hill thing. That's really cool. Thank you for telling me about that. That sounds awesome. Life is busy, but it's a good busy. We love a good busy. Keeps you out of trouble. Wrapping up my work day. Nice. You did it. You did it. Magic is what Woody and Zambies do on stream. I'm so... That's very sweet of you. I'm so excited for Woody. I'm Woody. Zambi and I's co-stream. Damn. On in the Apocalypse? Oh. A Scottish musical zombie movie with real LGBT plus representation. Wait. I'm sold. I have to watch this. That's crazy. That's a wild sentence you just said. What will I co-stream? We're actually going to be painting the same miniature. We're going to be painting up this handsome guy. Who I did break and have to glue because I'm a fool. Zambies packaged it up so perfectly, and then I just like took it out of the box and dropped it, and I was like, I'm going to lose my mind. But I fixed it. Oh, separate. We're gonna be videoing in, but I would like to. I do want to see Zambies in person soon. Oh no, pets. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Damn, pets is crazy. Wait, Oddity. That's right. Oh my god. That's so smart. I'm gonna go... Maybe I'll go to Universal Horror Nights and I'll get genuinely scared and I'll scream and I'll think about how that feels and then I'll incorporate it into... Yeah, maybe I'll be a scare actor. I hear it's like notoriously like not a good... Like not the best gig. But maybe I'll do it just for like a run 1 year. Just for the experience of it. Like, if you guys haven't noticed, I just want to do a little bit of everything. Zambies is really good at painting. That Wednesday that she did was really nice. I'm pulling off a little bit of paint, but honestly, it's fine because I'm pulling it off where I'm going to be going back in anyways. Yeah, level up my scream acting. I might watch a spooky movie tonight or play a spooky game. I could do that. Watch out I don't become a pony. A horse girl. Probably what I should do is just maybe I'll put a movie on and I'll sculpt tonight. That sounds relaxing. Woody wants the charcuterie life. That's true. I want to do a little bit of everything. I'm just a curious gal. I'm a playful gal. You know, I got to be an extra in my friend's movie. I'm doing my improv classes. I got to build my own little music sampler. That was cool. I can show it to you guys when I finish taking this stuff off if you want to see. It looks pretty, girl. Is the horse girl a centaur? No, she is a horse. She's a girl transformed horse. Centaura. Next, I'm becoming Mormon and having 12 kids. No to all of that. That's... You'll know that I've been, body snatched. I've been replaced. That was a quick no. Yeah. That was a no hesitation no for me. LA riverbed during the dry season. I could go scream over there. That's silly. That's silly. I'm gonna take down Mothership from my shelf and I'm gonna reread it. I really do want to run a one shot of that. Boink. That was it. If this happens, come rescue me, because I've been kidnapped and brainwashed. You gotta have those things. Like, what's yours? Like, what's something that if you say, you're like, okay, yeah, they've been replaced. For me, it would probably be, hey, I'm moving to Utah and I'm gonna be a Mormon and have 12 kids. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, Mothership is so... Oh, reading it, there's just so many things that I was like, this is brilliant. I love the vibe of someone who had a bad DM and was like, nah. That's how we'll know. Look at this nasty chewing gum. Do you want it? Eat your gum. Gotta spread the spooky vibes. Yeah, I'm really excited about the Silent Hill thing. I'm happy to know about this. That's the thing about LA is like there's 10 million things happening at all times. It's like easy to miss stuff, but there is a freedom in that where if you miss out on something, you go, ah, shoot. Well, there's a lot of other cool stuff I get to do. You know what I mean? It's not like, the one thing that is cool that happens this year is gone. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be like, okay, you're not Fonty. What have you done with Fonty? Who are you and what have you done with Fonty? Always something new. It's true. It's so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Come on now. Lift it, lift it, lift it. It really didn't pull off that much paint, which is great. And like I was saying, like the placement of where that paint is getting lifted, fine. Bizarro Fonty. Evil Fonty, like evil Mr. Spock. That's a fun trope. Being like, it's the opposite bad version. Is the mean version. It's the evil version. That's always a good time. Catch your bus! Don't miss the bus! Everyone's say bye, pets. Good to see you. I'm so glad that you got to play D&D. I'm so glad that you had a good game. So glad the gang's back together. Everyone say bye, pets. The evil version of Witty. Witty's so nice that gotta be a nightmare. You never know. You never know when you'll meet evil Witty. Who knows? Perhaps my hair will be straight soon. Perhaps Giddy will appear. Oh, I forgot that I, like, sometimes when I'm dry brushing, I put test paint on my arm, and I just looked down and I was like, the fuck is that? I thought it was makeup. Giddy's Corpo Witty? Yes. Run. The only thing I don't like about straightening my hair, for one, it's not good for your hair. I only do it occasionally. I like how it looks, but it really... Oh, yeah, that was... We did our best. That was so fun. I love today. The only thing that's a bummer is when I straighten my hair and people go, wow, you look a lot better with straight hair. Because it's like I only do that, like, maybe, like, 3 times a year. So when someone's like, you look way better right now, I'm like... You mean not like myself? People... Oh, my God, I've gotten that. I've gotten that almost every time I straighten my hair. People are like, this looks better. I'm like, you can just say that it looks nice. Damn. Damn, dude. Why I gotta be like that? Why I gotta be so mean? Curls are for the bold. Yeah, I love having curly hair. It's fun to switch it up. Like, I like having the option to occasionally straighten my hair and be like, who is she? You straighten your hair more than I curl mine. Yeah, I don't do it super often. Like, I haven't done it since moving here. I have not played Project Zero or Fatal Frame. It was too scary? Yeah, tell me, you guys, wait, tell me about games that were too scary and you had to nope out of. See, wigs are fun. For you, Vevigs. Oh, I think you steadfast. I don't know about no matter what. I'm sure we could do something that wouldn't be so good. Yeah, right, Fonty? Not nice. That's true. You guys seen pictures of me with a shaved head. Chicken? There's a game called Chicken? Let's binge watch Twilight. Oh my god, Blake, we did a Discord movie night once because I'd never seen Twilight, and we watched the first Twilight, and it truly feels like parody. It is so wild to me that Twilight is a real movie. I understand it having a cult following because it is like cult movie bad. Oh yeah, Spovid, I can't really do VR. I did Beat Saber with a nice setup and I really enjoyed that. I didn't get too dizzy. But most VR stuff, Twilight. Yeah, I truly was laughing out loud watching Twilight. It's so crazy. The skin of a killer part, I don't know what I was expecting because we've all heard that line. It's like part of pop culture now. But we got to that part and I like couldn't even handle it. The fourth is even funnier. All right, we gotta watch them all. Mouthwashing was extremely disturbing. I just want to save everybody. Except for Jimmy. Company of Wolves? No, I've never seen Company of Wolves. I used to be a werewolf, but I'm alright now. Pop culture. Well, listen. I'm doing my best. Noped out of fear, more through stress. Overwhelmed by shouty men trying to shoot me. Yeah, I hate when shouty men try to shoot me. I'm like, settle down. Yeah, Spovid. My little brother is really into VR. He likes like VR horror games. He's like, yeah, I just like scare the fucking shit out of myself and it's really fun. I'm like, what a goofy little goober that one is. But he was telling me that he really recommends with VR, if you are susceptible to getting dizzy, truly just giving yourself being like, okay, I'm gonna play VR and I'm gonna play it for 10 minutes and then I'm gonna put it down. Am I gonna watch the premiere of Critical Role this Thursday? Yeah, I can't wait to see my friends be cool and funny and beautiful. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. They're gonna do a great job. Freaking Matt gets to play. Brennan's DMing. It's gonna be awesome. I love everybody's characters. Phasmo in VR, I do want to do it, but I feel like I will also get dizzy. Oh, I haven't seen this, Fati. Honestly, one of my guilty pleasures is a watch-along to Twilight by YouTubers making jokes. You would love hanging out with my older brother and I because we watch bad movies and we riff the whole time. And you would either love it or hate it, but we like cry laughing. It was so much fun doing it. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. They're doing a really good job. Everyone's doing such a good job. Wait. Wow. I really want to see that. Based on Little Red Riding Hood? Budget for the whole film, less than one effect scene from American Werewolf in London. Damn. I gotta see this. This looks like a cursed pretzel. Mmm. That's it. That's silly. Hi, Palm. Wait, this looks like a cursed pretzel from this angle, or from this angle I look like a cursed pretzel? Which one? Taddy! 1 year. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Yeah, we basically play Mystery Science Theater. 3001. Let's watch a werewolf movie. The first one. I look like a oh! When I have straight hair, I look less like a cursed pretzel. A blessed pretzel. A bletzel. A bletzel. Please forgive me taking little clips of this, but I am gonna do another hobby vlog. Wait, if I'm doing another hobby vlog, will everyone in the chat say, do you guys want to say hi? Say hi, YouTube. I'll record it. I'll record it. Everyone say hi, hi in the chat. Say hi, YouTube. Even if you're on YouTube right now. Hi, YouTube. This is gross. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I'm on TV. Look, Mom. Look, Mom. I'm on TV. I'm on TV. Hi, YouTube. Get fucked, YouTube. That's not very nice. Get fucked, YouTube. Oh my god. That's funny. I mean, hi, YouTube. I mean, I will never get tired of people making jokes and going, like, the punchline of a joke is going, unless. Really cracks me up every time. Look, Ma, I'm roadkill. I had this stuffed animal, this cat, when I was a kid, and so we're gonna go in with this red and then we're gonna darken it up. That just looked like roadkill. Hammer. That was, you're right, that made me laugh. Teddy, what's going on? Yucky, yucky, stinky, stinky, yucky, yucky, ooh. Ooh. Stinky, yucky, ooh. Wait, it's a hype train? How? What? That's crazy. Where did that come from? Sorry, headphone users. Horptron. He thinks. He thinks. Yucky. Yucky, 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 yucky. An opossum puppet from the El Dorado Nature Center. I want to go to a nature center. I love possums. The little possums that show up in my backyard, those are my babies. And I love them. They're so freaking cute. $1972. Where was I in 1972? Doing a lot of cocaine. Did assessments with my trainer today. I got my bench to 210 and my squat to 240. Hey, yo. That's one strong tadpole. I didn't know they made tadpoles that strong. Hell yeah. Do you feel so accomplished? Oh, thank you, Clarp. I appreciate that. Back in 72. Molar General. God damn it. Taddy, I hope you feel so proud of yourself. I hope you feel so good. Putting in work. Wow, this is gross. Ooh, yuck, yuck. Grossing myself out over here. The gaming group's possum. Every gaming group needs a possum. Been doting over you all week long. Rude. Mac and cheese does sound good, though. Cannot blame the kiddo. Hi, Zams. I was talking about you earlier. I was saying how excited I am to paint a werewolf with you. It's Zambies. Salmon lamb, salmon lamb, salmon lamb, 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 salmon lamb, salmon lamb, salmon lamb, lamb, lamb. Zam, zammy, lammy. I miss your face. I'm really excited that we have designated hangout time this week because wow, have I been missing you. Wow, girl. Hey, if you guys aren't already following Zambies, if you want to see real painting, not just yucky, stinky, like what I'm doing, if you want to see some real, high quality, gorgeous painting, both whimsical, chaotic, and dark at the same time, tell you where to go. So many stories. Oh my god, same. I want to hear them all. Tell me everything. This is fucking gross. Ugh, it's gross. I gotta get a little clip of it. Isn't that crazy, Zambies? Yeah, Fonty was telling us. Zambies is... Thank you, Blake. I'm really excited about it. Oh, I got a message from my mom. My mom's on her freaking honeymoon. I'm not gonna tell you where. I don't think you could find her, but... My mom's on her freaking honeymoon. Oh my god, a single piece of floss. That's so good. Like a grody piece of floss. Yucky. She's on vacation in LaGuardia. Yeah. When I want to relax, I go to LaGuardia. Excuse me? Oh, you're in the bath. That took me a second. Yeah, she's having a really good time. I'm so happy for her. I want my mom to feel like a queen / princess every single day because she deserves that. I think if I went on a honeymoon, I would want to go... Where would I want to go? It'd be cool to do like a week in Tokyo and then a week in Okinawa and just like lay on the beach. That'd be cool. She is the best. She is the best. Oh my god, Ben, every time you come up, Mama Gob's just like, He's just the sweetest. He's just the sweetest guy. She loves you so much. Sharpen the guillotine. It's true. A utility belt of dentist tools. Ooh, I do have some nasty little tools that we should probably make gross look too. A utility belt's great. I love that. That's awesome. That's a really good idea. Yay! Yeah, Zambies, make me some mac and cheese too, please. Just kidding. Oh no, crashing at him. What's up with the models? It's funny because in my head, when I hear model, I think models. That's not what everyone in LA thinks when you hear model. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, I know it's like so like typical, like where do you want to go? Japan, but like I really do. I really do. I'd love to go to Morocco. Models making models. Now that'd be crazy. That'd be kind of cool. I pay models. You what? After I cut them up into pieces. I cut them up into pieces and I glue them back together and then I paint them. People be like, I've called the place. Excuse me? I walk the runway with my orc boys. Model citizens. Yeah, there's a lot of Europe I would like to see. There's a lot of really beautiful islands. Honestly, I feel like a nice island. I make my models kiss. Oh my god. I never thought about that. There's so many things that you could say talking about miniature making and models and stuff where people would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go Malta. I have heard good things about Malta. You know what, Jamie? That's true. Our gums are inflamed. Oh no. Damn. Yeah, just do a head swap. That's a horror movie right there. Man, now Zambi's got me thinking about what I'm gonna have for lunch. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. What if I watch Zoolander? What if we just watch Zoolander right now? Nice kit bash diorama. A blood angel and a tyrannid on a romantic getaway. That'd be cute. So I think what we're gonna do, so we've got these peeking out parts. We're gonna hit with a, so we're hitting it with this red right now to make the gums inflame, but we don't want it to stand out too much, so we might Just get a little wash in there too. Orange mocha frap. Absolutely. It'd be required. Merman pop. No son of mine. Mugatu would be that. What a fun costume. Gasoline fight. The gasoline. Whoa, lavender oat mocha sounds good. The also happy day off. The gasoline fight part of Zoolander freaked me the fuck out when I was a kid. I was so anxious watching that. I was like, that's so dangerous. I really don't like it. It's scaring me. And then I was right. Whoa, Hellraiser in a Lament configuration diorama. That fucking rules. I would love to see that. I'm thinking a lot about Hellraiser lately. Just girly things. Yeah, that part freaked me out so much, Sam, because I was like, this is genuinely suspenseful for me. Like, I bet if I watched it now, it would make me laugh. Like, I'd be like, that's so silly. But watching it as a kid, I was like, I am so anxious about this thing that you were doing that is dangerous. Weedy making a horrifying teeth costume, thinking about Hellraiser. Well, originally I was thinking of this costume way more as like a fairy vibe, but then doing this, and then especially the dental tool crown feels so Hellraiser to me, and I have this like really wild leather dress type thing that I'm like, you know, it's not really a day-to-day. You don't wear it to the grocery store, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm like, could do something nasty. Yeah, absolutely, Fonty. Yeah, I have them pulled up in a tab so I can watch them after stream. I'm excited. I want to know. High school psych had... Wait, your high school psych class had you watch Zoolander? What? Everyone say bye, Fonty! You know it. You know what? The thing is, though, if you were gonna wear something like that in your day-to-day, Los Angeles is kind of the place to do it. You see some interesting stuff out there. And it's gonna sound like so silly, and like those of you that have lived here a long time are gonna be like, yeah, we get it, kid. But it is something like kind of cool when you're like running errands and then you look over and you're like, oh, they closed that street because they're filming a movie. This is Los Angeles. Like, I just have moments where I'm like, that's fun. That's cute. I'm finding that like putting more and like dabbing it out is making it look less, I don't know, it looks like too concentrated in that one spot. But this is looking good. Yeah, I do love it here, Billy Bob. Yeah, it's such a thing. You know, thinking about... Hi, JJ. Yeah, thinking about classes and taking classes, it's been so good for my brain. Like, I really love improv class. And I also, that electronics class that Whitney and I went and did, it's just so good to do stuff that you don't know what you're doing. You know? It's so good. Because we, like, stop learning a lot of the time. Like, you know, when you're in school, you're learning all the time, and then you just, like, slow it down in such a big way. Oh, that's gross! I love it. The Goth Queen. That's cool. That's very cool. Oh, nice. That's cool. Never stop learning. Yeah, it's so good for your brain. I really do encourage you guys to look around and like, I think a physical class is the best just because you're also in a different environment, and I think that's really healthy. But like, look online and see if there's classes too, if it's more accessible to you. There's a lot of like free lectures and stuff online too. It's really kind of wild, the amount of access to knowledge that we have. I try to remind myself that when I'm like fucking doom scrolling and I'm like, girl, Witty, you listen to me? You cut that out. Snaily, 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 hi. Yeah, I think you can teach an old dog new tricks. It's me. I'm the old dog. I'm the old. But I think it's really, yeah, don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. That's true. That's Sir Murphy. Hi, Haley. Today is a good day. I'm sleepy. But I'm not mad about it. I'm not in a rush. Are you in a rush? I'm not. Yeah, I've been making a big effort for that, Zams. We're out here taking care of our brains. You hear me? That's what we're doing. And it feels good. You deserve peace. You guys, my little brother might be visiting. He's got PTO he's got to use for work before the year's done. I'm excited. Hey, thank you, Book Gnome. It's looking pretty gnarly, right? Yucky, 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 yucky. Creatine's good for your brain. Makes you big. Makes you big. And honestly, doom scrolling is part of why I issued that challenge to myself and playing 50 new games this year. Because I was like, I have time. I have time to like get. At first, it sounds great. 50 games. Oh my god, 50 games. What do you? We all have time for 50 games, I think. Especially because a lot of the games are like 2 to 3 hours. I got 2 to 3 hours a week. What game is next? I kind of want to go. So I have that weird solo game, You Are a Muffin, and that everyone says is like really like emotional, which is funny because you're a muffin. I kind of want to take it to a cafe because there's a playlist that it recommends. It's like ambient cafe sounds, and I'm like, I think I might just go sit in a cafe, order myself a goddamn muffin. That's cool. When I was a absolute gym rat, little beast, I was taking creatine. Go to Bob's Big Boy. I haven't been yet. Zambies, we deserve muffins. Yay! I'm so glad, Zambies. I'm so glad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm pretty proud of this right now. Get out of my way. Oh my god, Zambies, I have so many goddamn books. I was in a habit for a long time where I would read before bed. Thank you. Not missing much from Bob's. Oh, but it's so classic. I feel like you gotta go at least once. The 50 games are not going to be on stream. Some of them will be, some of them won't be. I would like to play... I want to play a solo game. Oh. I mean, we could play one on Wednesday. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is looking... I'm not gonna lie. Pretty nasty. Pretty icky. More shiny red blood. Yeah, we do have Blood for the Blood God that will definitely be incorporated into this. For sure. If you go to Bob's, go to on a Friday during summer. Why? Oh, classic car. Ooh. I love that. That's cool. There is a diner that I used to go to sometimes that they would have that. Ooh, I feel bad for whoever's, like, teeth these are. They look so inflamed. They look fucking shitty. Fucking gnarly. Fucking nasty. Oh, you nasty boys. Nasty. They did not floss. This is a good reminder. What are we all gonna do today? Floss! Oh, hell yeah, Oddity. Actually, that's one of the games that I'm gonna be playing, because I have Final Girl, and I have not played Final Girl. Just a little fluoride. We can't do fluoride because it's turning the freaking frogs gay. I don't know if you heard... Do you remember that? Simpler times. Yay. Yeah, you guys, thank you so much for... I forgot about September and I was so confused. I was like, what is happening right now? It's very kind of you. Well then, more fluoride. Yeah, that's why I chug fluoride. I'm trying to be a gay frog. Had session 0 for my Cyberpunk campaign recently. That's fun. Oh, that's so fun. You're gonna GM it. Yes. Session 0s just, like, really do feel like the start of a great adventure. Because that's what it is, but it's like, ooh. I just get so excited. This guy's bitten off more than he can chew. Moderate amount of fluoride, so we're bi and have good teeth. I love that. That's, man, I'm excited for your Cyberpunk game. You're gonna have to keep us in the loop how it's going. That's so crazy. Pets isn't here anymore, but Pets being like, yeah, my D&D group just got back together after 3 months and had a wildly fun session. I'm like, I bet Pets is just riding that high right now. And I love that for them. I really do. 9 days in Tokyo. Oh, I want to go. Came home and realized how much I missed. It is nice to have a landing pad that really feels like home. Thanks, Ricky. Thank you so much. I think it's really looking like something. Yeah, I'm getting really excited about this. Every time it's such a good feeling when you're working on a project and every time you do a little bit more, you're like, oh, I love this. Hey, Wizard Oak. You know what? Don't play this game. I do have it. I do have it. It's on my list of games to play for spooky season. You're enjoying it? Okay, who wants mac and cheese? Me. I do. You need a new roleplay group but need to improve your French. I mean, that could be a really great opportunity to improve your French. Me. Running Rogue Trader. Oh, nice. That's fun. Oh, this is so cool. I really like this. Oh, I got a new little animal on the Spirit Dex thing. What is it? Oh, it's like a little monkey. I'll show you. I got a little monkey. Oh, recording. Look at the monkey. Ape bit. That's pretty good. You're nervous tomorrow? You have your first acting audition tomorrow? That's so fucking cool. Ooh, congratulations. No matter what happens, you're putting yourself out there, you're following your dreams, you're being bold, you're being beautiful, you're being vulnerable, you're being brave. It's gonna be a good experience, and I am freaking stoked for you. That's cool. Everyone say, break a leg, Wizard Oak. Hell yeah. That, okay, Kefka, that makes me very excited. That's a nice monkey. That's a good monkey. If you ever want to just be dazzled, you should go on YouTube and you should type in monkeys making weird sounds. And there's like this collection, it's like gibbons and apes and these things, but monkeys that make like really specific, really crazy sounds. Proboscis monkeys sound like I love monkeys. Probably my favorite animal. Monkeys and hyenas. Monkeys, all kinds. Primates. Apes. Gibbons. Love an orangutan deeply. I just love those guys. But, and hyenas. I like a lot of big cats too. I actually just really like animals, I'm realizing. This fucking rips. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really into this. I had a moment this morning. I'm so overtired. Like, I did not get enough sleep last night. And I had this moment where I was like, man, am I gonna be too sleepy on stream? But then I was like, girl, this is your favorite thing, to in your sweatpants sit and make stuff and chat with everyone to start the week. You don't need to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for that. Woody likes animals. I love animals. I really want to go to the Gentle Barn. There's this place in, I forget exactly where it is. It's not that far, but it's not that far from here, and you get to go, and it's like an animal rescue. It's like farm animals, and you get to pet them and feed them and love up on them. I'm really excited to go. I love hyenas so much. Have you ever seen little baby hyenas? Yeah, you guys got me thinking about floss. I think some floss in here would be really good. It's so gross. Off to Berlin in February. Berlin is really high on my list of cities to visit. I love cities, and yeah, there's such a cool art scene there. There's a cool music scene. Oh my gosh, you're going to a film festival in Berlin. Ah, that's so cool. Wow. That's so exciting. Yeah, keep us in the loop. Let us know how it goes. Oh, you're good. Yeah, little baby hyenas are so cute because, like, they're born and they're, like, almost completely black. Like, they're really dark, and then they lighten up and they get their spots and stuff, which I think is just really darling. They're so cute. This is gross. We have this really... I really have this thinned down because I'm just building it up. Dabbing it on with my little fingy. I'm in no rush. In no rush. A floss spooling machine that injects floss into holes like monofilament and Eldar web. Yeah. Let me make one of those real quick. That is wild. What? That's cool. Okay, hang on. I actually have one of those in my pocket. I don't care if I don't got it. I just want experience on audition. Yeah, I feel like you will have such a valuable experience just auditioning no matter what happens. And then afterwards you go, oh, I know what to expect. Okay. I kind of, like, every audition's going to be a little bit different, but I get what's going on here. Step fast. Floss toothpick harpoon. Ooh. Yeah, hyenas they're crazy. Whole flossa. That's great that we got a new little creature. Yeah, mosquitoes got all those diseases, and hippos are crazy. They're so aggressive. They're so aggressive. And so strong. Have you seen those videos where they just, like, take a watermelon and they're like... What's Archie's job? Let's see. Okay, this is a very specific... Hippo Angie. This is a very specific job that Archie got. Okay, so... There are clothing stores in Los Angeles that have, when you go into the store, there's a TV screen, and you can click and say, I would like this item in my dressing room, and I would like it on this, in this size. And in the dressing room, you've got the screen. There's also the closet in there. The door is shut, and on the back of the closet is a door to the back room. So it says, hey, we're going to bring you your clothes. Keep the door shut. The clothes that you just selected, we're going to go bring them into your dressing room. And then it'll tell you, hey, open the door. Your clothes are here. Because we live in the future. Archie, he runs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the back of in the back rooms. And not the actual back rooms, but in the clothing back rooms. And he brings you your outfits. But Archie is, like, colorblind. So he has a hard time being a sales girl. Because he cannot see colors. Because, he's a dog. Actually. So, that's Archie's job. I think he's doing good, though, despite his challenges. I think he's really rising to meet them. And growing as a person. But yeah, oh my god, if a hippo could spread malaria, forget about it. Or if a mosquito could crush watermelons in its mouth. Oh my god, that makes me think of fucking Jumanji with the mosquitoes. One of the grossest things I've ever seen in a movie. That fucking horrified me. Blech. Hi, Wizard Oak. I am painting... This is a choker slash tiara. It could be used either way. Ultraviolet? Oh, interesting. I want to know if I can. But yeah, so this is like a tiara to be worn... So you can wear it like a choker like this. Or you can wear it, boop, on your head. And because I'm going to be the Tooth Fairy. One of my Halloween costumes this year is Tooth Fairy. And I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be pretty good. And if you don't think so, shut up. I'm just kidding. Way down. Alright. listen up a little bit. Making my way downtown. Oh man, are you guys excited for me to nervously sing playing Silent Hill? Because when I get nervous in games, I just start singing. Do you remember? Oh god, we were playing mouthwashing and I was like, Pink Pony Club. I can't, just songs come into my head and I'm like, that's what we're doing. Yordi LaForge. You guys, I can't wait to paint this hairpin that Zambies gave me. Pink Snaily Club. I'm gonna keep on snailing at the Pink Snaily Club. Am I going to Pink Pony Club in LA? Funnily enough, you can call me a cornball for this, but when I was thinking like, man, I really think I'm moving to Los Angeles. Like, I really want to move to LA. I think that feels right. I think that's what's going to happen. I had a lot of conflicting feelings because I've never lived that far from home, and I really love my family. I'm very close with my family, and it was like a difficult, you know, there's like moments like wrapping my head around that. And, you know, my family's been through a lot in the last couple years. Like, man, how to go. And so I was just like, is it selfish? Like, I want to, like, I don't know. But then when I was like, no, this is right and what's going to happen. I was thinking about it. I was like driving by myself and I'm like thinking, having like just literally just went for a drive and that song came on. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to move to Los Angeles. Like, it really, in the, like, the cheesiest way, it was like, oh, that's a sign. I was like, that's crazy. Hi, Scary. What's going on? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. But yeah, it's so cheesy, but I really did, like, that song came on and I was just like, oh, it's happening. And that was the first time that I heard that song. Because I liked Chapel Roan. The song had just come out. I heard it, was like, is this song about me? Like, I'd never heard it before, and I was like, I think this song is about me. And then I played it for my mom, and I was like, hey, I'm moving to Los Angeles, and she cried, and I cried. Yeah, it was wild. No, I'd already done that, Murphy, but no, about Los Angeles, yeah. My first Chapel Roan song, I heard, what's the one where it's like, the one where she's like, stuck her canine teeth in the side of my neck. What's the name of that song again? I saw like one of the first like clips of that went viral before she blew up, and I was like, oh wow. I was like, she's gonna be huge. Mom, I think I'm bi-coastal. Hot to Go is fun. I feel like Chapel Roan's doing it right as far as like red carpets and stuff, where she's just like, I can truly wear whatever the fuck I want. Yes, Red Wine Supernova. Yeah, that was the first one. Hot to Go makes me want to run. There's certain songs that I hear and I'm like, I think I need to run. And I'm not a runner, but something about it is just so like, I must run. Do I want to dry brush a little bit on the teeth, make them a little bit whiter? I don't, like, just hit some highlights. Not white, obviously they're not gonna be white, but yeah, Red Wine Supernova is still a good song. That's still a banger. Have you guys heard her new song, The Subway? I really like that song. Yeah, Pink Pony Club is a very special song to me. Red Wine Supernova, that is a really good name. Casual's good. Casual's really good. Good Luck Babe is real good. Yeah, Corp, that's a banger. Maybe I'll make... I'll, I'll, I'll dab a little skeleton bone on one tooth and see how it looks. Do you remember when people were trying to figure out logistically how to be knee-deep in the passenger seat? I haven't been to LACMA yet, actually. There's so many freaking places in Los Angeles that I want to go to. I want to go to the Getty. Ugh, Haley, it's so devastating. A devastating song. Let's see what this looks like to just sort of... Oh, that's good. We're just highlighting just a little bit. Whoa. Travel's got some spacious cars. That Subaru got space. Wish I knew a vampire film about a woman who goes to LA and gets inducted in a group of feminist vampire terrorists. I feel like Woody would love it. Also, I do know one. It's called Bit and stars Nicole Maines. Also, I do know it. Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes you see those couples and you're like, damn. I really want to step up my wardrobe game. Not that you guys would know what I wear because I'm always in freaking grungy little t-shirts and sweatpants on here. Hell yeah, Haley. This is cool. Cool and nice. Look at it. But who is that guy? You're like, Anna, who's this tall drink of water? You guys, this is cool, and I'm happy about it. I think I did a good job. Knives Out, you know what? A lot of people... Oh, that's fun. That's really fun, Blake. I can't even imagine, like, when I meet people who, like, grew up here in LA, I'm like, that's so crazy. But, yeah, Knives Out, I remember when that movie came out and a lot of people were shitting on it. They were like, this movie's corny and stupid, and everyone who likes it is dumb. But I was like, you know what? I love a cheeky little mystery. I love a whodunit. I love being like, who did do it? I was like, this is fun. Doesn't have to be, like, not every movie needs to be a fucking 3-hour Paul Thomas Anderson movie. Obviously, I'm going to see Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie. But I don't expect that from every movie. Thank you. I think it looks good. Yeah, Knives Out is fun. It's a legitimately fun movie. And it's cool to watch it. Like, I watched it with someone who had never seen it before, and it was fun to be like, oh, now that I know what happens. I hope we get one once a year, Haley. I would love that. It's our little, like, popcorn treat. Yeah, right? I love it. Daniel Craig's accent in that is so fun. He's so charming. We got freaking Danae here. Speaking of solving crimes. Oh, yeah. I love a short movie. I love a short runtime. I love getting to the fucking point. They're doing a third one. They did Knives Out, Glass Onion, and then they're doing another one. I think it's coming out like Christmas or something. Wake up, dead man. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Hi, Danae. Look at this. It's good. I like it. 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 It's yucky. Yeah, I think this is a good point to let it chill and then see how I feel about it. I do think we should make this look rusty, so I am gonna grab something to do that. But like, good. Wake up, dead man. Every 3 years. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, do I want the teeth to be browner? They don't look as... They look grungier on... like, in person. Thank you. You guys like it? I think she's looking pretty good. Happy Halloween. Thank you. Danae, how are you? A spider scare mystery? Wait, what's their spider scare mystery? Tell us a story. What happened? What? Yeah, I don't think Marvel movies need to be 3 hours. And I am sorry if that's controversial yet brave to say. Danae, it can function as both. I'm getting grossed out looking at it, which that means I did a good job. If I'm getting grossed out looking at something. Yeah, I gotta put some... I gotta put a varnish. Which is great, because we'll gloss it up. And you know what we could even do? We could get some Yoo-Hoo glue in there if we want to go crazy with it. I think that... Yeah, we're gonna varnish it. This is gonna be gloss. The teeth are gonna be matte. You can't beat it. Some uwu glue. See, I have a dumb question about uwu glue. You don't do uwu glue and then paint it, right? If I wanted to look like bloody slobber, I would put uwu glue, mix in blood for the blood god, and string it, right? Because I want it to look like drool that has blood in it, not just blood, and not just drool. But you know, like when you get like your tooth knocked or like something and you like spit and it's both. Shmoo shmoo glue. Just mix it in. Okay. Okay, because my first thought was paint it, and then I was like, I don't think I want to paint it. Mix it with food coloring before inks transparent. Okay. Making my teeth hurt. Oh, yeah, Blake, I would love to see that. That sounds awesome. Making my freaking teeth. My freaking teeth hurt. Let's see. Yeah, I actually got Yoo-Hoo glue pretty recently. And I've been huffing it. I'm feeling bad. Yeah, yeah, E6, I feel like that would be, yeah, that stuff's crazy stinky. But yeah, I didn't realize, it didn't occur to me you could use it like Yoo-Hoo. Semi-transparent glossy. Yeah, I want it to be like a mix. I want it to be a healthy mixture. Not all blood, not all slobby. I'm excited. Don't read this if you don't like spiders. Okay. Was in the bathroom. Okay. Is it gonna bother people if I read it out loud? Oh. I wonder what it was. A new friend. Healthy mixture of blood and slobber. Well, you know. Well, you know. Yeah, I wonder what it was. Oh man, I saw a spider. I was taking Archie for a walk, and I saw a spider. Let me tell you what. That thing was fucking massive. Like, I stopped in my tracks and was like, it's so big. I was like really glad it was high up. Broken some strands. Yeah, I don't want that. Ugh, yucky. It had 3 health bars, yeah. Oh, dang, Blake. Congrats on getting out. Dang. You know what, Haley? I still haven't seen the new Superman. Have you guys been seeing this, the new, like, the Absolute Batman and Absolute Joker and Absolute Catwoman? I want to cosplay her. Absolute Catwoman, and she has curly hair. I was like, fuck yeah. Absolute Catwoman looks amazing. Everyone else, Absolute Poison Ivy looks crazy. She looks crazy. Absolute Vodka. Oh man, the character design on them. Ay, ay, ay. A wolf spider who's so big he was displacing gravel. Ooh, oh, hate that. Yeah, he's big AF. That's insane. Poison Ivy's my favorite. I want to be her or be with her. I can't decide. Why not both? Be Poison Ivy and be like, I'm gonna clone myself. Yeah, Absolute Bane is crazy. Yeah, I saw Absolute Joker and I was like, who came up with that? That's insane. Harley, is that you? Yeah, Poison Ivy would be such a fun cosplay. You would kill a Poison Ivy cosplay. Plus, there are so many looks that you can do. Yeah, Absolute Batman's... He's, like, as wide as, like, 4 regular Batman. When I watched Superman in the cinema the first time, there was someone on his phone next to me, and I had to say, turn your phone off, Dad, because it was my dad, and he kept talking. No, Dad. Done a makeup cosplay before, but not a full body. Oh, I feel like the Uma Thurman, like, the hair and the eyebrows, like, Poison Ivy is such a fucking good look. It's so good. Hadner, is that supposed to say clone myself? Yeah, the spider goes, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Yeah, that's a wild typo. I'm... because I can't do that. But do you mean clone? But clone, if I could clone myself, I absolutely would. And I would suffer all the, yeah, oh my god, classic 60s Ivy, or like think about Catwoman designs, like Julie Newmar, Catwoman. Oh my god, Haley, that's funny. Yeah, I would clone myself and I would fully accept all the repercussions and how it would inevitably end in, like, my demise somehow. Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was like, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, sorry, I don't know how slow the slow mode is on right now. There's someone being weird a little, like, not today, but another time, and I was like, It happens. I was 99.99999% sure that was the typo. I love an unfortunate typo. Kind of funny. But yeah, I would clone myself. I would deal with all the ethical repercussions, the moral quandaries. It's 20? Oh, okay. We can make it not. We can make it not. Let me see. If I can remember. There we go, under moderation. Wait, 20? Wait, really? Oh, am I thinking of delay versus slow mode? Stop doing that. How do I make that not do that right now? Why I do that? Might just say fuck it, move to LA, but by the beach. I mean, move to Venice. Move to freaking Venice. Saying fuck it and moving to LA is actually very hip and cool, and only cool people do it. I might, but realistically, my clone wouldn't last. Wait, are you implying you would kill your clone? Send her to live here before you do that. Or keep her in your place and then you come here. Yeah, I would. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I had a clone, I'd be like, I'm cutting your hair like this. Okay. Looks pretty good. Wear this outfit. Do a little spin. Okay. Take it off. I don't like that. Wear this instead. Yeah, I feel like eventually I would probably kill my clone, but... Or my clone would kill me, but until then it would be so much fun. Gotcha, Hadner. Also, hi, Hadner. You'd sit in Teams meetings. There you go. Be like, that's your job. What would I do if Archie betrayed me deeply, selling me out for a handful of doggy treats? Would I seek revenge or practice forgiveness? Bear in mind, they weren't even his favorite doggy treats. God. I'd have to forgive him, for he knows not what he does. Oh yeah, that's smart, JJ. My clone would be my BFF for skirmish gaming. You'd always have someone to play games with. Yeah, would the clone be like a pet? Would it listen to you like a master? Would it plot against you? Would it just be 100% you? That's true. You can clone pets. I'm really actually against that. I'm actually really against cloning pets because you're just cloning their bodies. You're not cloning their minds, and it's still a different dog. And I think with the amount of money, you should just adopt a dog. And but I guess people can do whatever they want, but I personally would never. To be like following a thing, like chasing this like recreation when it's just like, I think you should just grieve a pet, you know, and say like, our time together was beautiful, and like allow a new dog or cat or rabbit or sheep or horse or goat into your life someday. I don't think you should. I don't agree with cloning pets. I don't think it's healthy. Danae, we just be the most awkward conversations ever and just avoid each other. You see your clone and you're like, but you both know what's going on because you're both each other, so you're like, yeah, we're just avoiding each other, it's fine. Yeah, $50,000 clone dog. Nah. Master. Wait, maybe Depeche Mode's Master and Servant is about a clone. That's my new headcanon. That exists now. Yeah, I think cloning to not deal with grief and like AI to not deal with grief. I just think it's not healthy. I think it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Man, I would play a lot. Oh yeah, what if the clone's playing the same strats? Never moving on. So healthy. Your clone goes, why? 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 That's an anime, right? I think I just saw a thing about that. I think I'd like to watch that. If I made a clone, I'd say, it's alive! And she'd be like, can you not yell? Sees my clone. God, I hate that guy. Yeah, absolutely zombies. Oh, I just had a thought. It sounds like too sad to say it out loud, though. I feel like you guys will be clown on me. It's on Netflix. Okay, yeah, I want to watch that. I want to watch that. I've heard good things about it. Oh, Haley, I was just gonna say that I had a thought where I'm like, oh, if I had a clone, I'd really want to, like, I would, like, my first thought about, like, what I would actually do is I was like, it'd be really nice to hug her And just have, like, at any time you can just turn and be like, can I have a hug? My clone would steal my job and find a life partner before I do and move to Venice Beach. Your clone would take your life over? Yeah, Cuddle Buddy would be so nice. I feel like you'd fit together so nice. I would love to snuggle myself. Dress my clone like Frankenstein's monster. Yeah. Yeah, my clone would be so down to clown. Oh my god, Haley. I forgot about that movie. I think I saw that movie in the theaters. Wait, right. Yeah, it was Davies. I feel like I'm convincing myself to want a clone. Oh, that's so spooky, Danae. Woody marries her clown. It's inevitable. You know, there's clowning classes in LA. My friend took one. She said it was, like, really brutal, actually. And I was saying something about it to one of my classmates in improv, and she's like, I know someone taking clowning class. She goes, I guess clowning's, like, really hot right now. And I was like, okay. Pretending to have a little nose. Zabies, I love your face. Right back at you. I'm excited to hang out with you later this week. Everyone say bye, Zambies. Thank you for being you. Oh my god, if Zambies had a clone and both of them were making cookies. Zambies actually makes the best baked goods I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Clone clown. Yeah, I would dress up my clone as a clown. If cloning were a thing, it'd 100% be the Island King kind of thing where they exist for backup organs. Aw, oh, man, you're right. Oh, fuck, that is what wealthy people would do. They'd be like, yeah, I got like 6 of me on ice. Man, they would do that. They would totally do that. And then one day the clones are like, hey, we just became aware that we're clones, and I don't want to be a farm animal. I'm going to fucking kill the people doing this. And there's like this crazy uprising, and it's like this wild fight scene of like all these, like, it's like 20 people fighting, but there's only like 3 faces because it's like all the same, like a bunch of clones. I just wrote a movie scene. I would watch that movie. Does that exist? It's gotta exist. I mean, there might be some technical issues with that. Meanwhile, yeah, we love zombies. Interesting, very, very interesting. That's true, that guy does exist. I've seen it. Not personally, but, you know, on the internet. Let me see. Yeah, get all the facts. You gotta learn all the facts before you commit to that lifestyle. Let's see. There's Never Let Me Go, but that's more knitwear and sadness than frenetic clone combat. Yeah, different vibes. Alchemy of Souls, which technically doesn't use clones. Younger versions to transfer your consciousness into, and the old body fails. Alien. Oh my god. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Do you guys want games or do we want more miniatures? Oh, you know what? I know where we're gonna go. I know the plan. Alright, you guys, listen. I have to tell you something very serious. So, Wednesday, we are going to be streaming twice. Wednesday, we are going to be, starting off, we're going to do a hobby hang. We might play a solo game. I love Mickey 17. I actually started writing a game kind of based on Mickey 17. Lovely to see you. Always. So we might play a solo game. I think that would be really fun. But then I'm gonna come back, Double Trouble, and we're gonna play Silent Hill F for the first time. And I'm just gonna say, I will be scared, and I'm just gonna really need you guys' moral support. I love scary games, but I will absolutely be scared. I watched the trailer and I was like, ugh. And it's not like I have a clone to be the brave one and play the game. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I hope you guys will come. And it just felt right because it's October 1st and we're just gonna like really ring in spooky season. Yeah, Silent Hill F's in chat. We're gonna really ring in spooky season together. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna be like, Silent Hill F this shit. It looks beautiful. Everyone says it's like gorgeous. Hey, thanks, Papa. Done. Done. I do it all the time. Yeah, it looks super creepy, but I'm excited to be brave together, and we're gonna play Silent Hill, and we're gonna scream. And it's so funny. I like make shit like this, and then I'm like, this game is scary. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna play it in the dark. What if you're a vampire that can make human clones of yourself and see them live their life? And live vicariously off their humanity? That's kind of beautiful. Yeah, absolutely, Papa. I'm so glad you're here. That's what I was gonna say. It's gorgeous. We're all gorgeous. Profit. I got the gorgeous filter on. I don't even have the cutie filter on today. Today in chat, I have the gorgeous filter. So if you can see me, if you can hear me, if you can see my nasty creation, you're gorgeous. Hell yes, at fast. Oh, wait, no, I have it up. I pulled them all in tabs. Pull them all in tabs for later. I was thinking big brain moves. If you were a vampire, you would stake yourself for the good of all. Oh my god, you're a way better person than I am. I would eat everybody. I would literally eat everyone. Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to watch it. Alright, you guys. Let's go watch some cool games. Minecraft? Minecraft actually does scare me a little bit sometimes. A big brain witty emote. Yes. You're so smart. You're so valid for that. Oh yeah, actually, you should post that in the... You should post your short film in the Discord too so everyone can see it. I've played Vampire the Masquerade. I don't have like any current games and stuff going, but I've played a one-shot. Played 2 vampire one-shots. Yeah. Eat the Reich. I really want to run a game of that. I have some ideas about running a game of that, actually. I think it would be very good. Haley being a vampire would be insane because she's also a snail, and I would, like... but I like snails. Too bad. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. I did a Toreador because I was going off of someone else's character, but for the VTM LARP that I ended up getting sick and not going to, I made a Gangrel character that's actually a really cool character that I do want to use for something. Snail Vampire is unbeatable. With a sparkly shell if you're a Twilight Snail. Oh, Murphy, I would, yeah, I would. I think that'd be cool. Alright, you guys, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. I gotta eat lunch. I'm hungry. But I'll see you Wednesday. Double stream Wednesday. I don't know if the game stream will probably not be on YouTube. It will probably just be on Twitch. I think, yeah. Now that I'm saying that, it'll just be a Twitch only stream. But we'll double hobby. And, Yeah, we'll probably play a solo game, and I'm really excited about that. Game girl, never gonna beat the secretly a werewolf, not a vampire allegations. Shh. All right, you guys are the best. Don't forget you're currently making the world a better place just by being yourselves. So please keep doing that. And I will see you. It's gonna go by so fast. I'll see you in a couple days. Danae, don't forget your roots. You are a cannibal. All right, let's go. Let's keep the party going. We're going. We're going. We're raiding out. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.